Do you delete DMs?
We have bitches that don't give a fuck about feelings and only care about money.
A lot of people are so tied up with their family. They see the bad actions. It's hard for them to cut them off.
How can people get married to porn stars? Because that's like such a degrading point.
Every memory, every picture you have, bro, is a memory. Except the fact that you are in the position you are because of that.
A lot of people in our age group can't accept that they're grown up already, bro.
Yeah.
We live? All right. We are back on another episode of Exotic Talk. What episode we on?
23.
23.
Yeah,
Episode
23 for LeBron.
23. Hey, we about to run this shit back. We
More like Michael.
got some good topics here today. First of all, before the camera started rolling, we were talking about the Awesome McBroom, the Catherine podcast. First question, bro. I mean, just off the rip, honestly. I want to know, dog, like, is there ever a point where you would still be with someone if you don't love them anymore?
No. Nah, fool. Nah.
So like if you were to fall out of love like with your girl, you wouldn't stay.
No, fuck no.
But like how soon after would you like
I'm
cut
gonna
it
try,
out?
bro. I'm gonna try for like a good while. Just try to see if it'll come back. But if it doesn't come back,
Ooh,
At the
But
point-
you don't think like these older couples or like even the old generation, you know how they don't love each other anymore, but they still stick with each other off of loyalty. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That love is gonna fade. You don't think so?
We're heading into very dangerous
No,
ground right
we
now.
gotta hit this shit.
Okay,
We gotta hit this
okay.
shit.
The love won't
Because
fade,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you this. This is a hot take that I've always thought about, bro.
Let me hear it.
I feel like majority of those couples don't actually love each other, bro.
Real shit.
They
though.
have to,
I mean,
bro.
there's different ways of cheating. There's different
Yeah.
ways of cheating, right? Like there's like emotional, physical. What's like the bare minimum that you would call cheating though? Because supposedly like she was like taking a picture on his phone, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a long message from like this chick. I guess it was like his side chick. And she peeped that hoe like on the top. Do y'all count that as like cheating? Like, and y'all see it and y'all just like, oh, hell no, fuck that. I'm out. You know what I'm
What do you
saying?
think
Like
about
cut it off real
texting?
quick, or would you even take time to even talk to your partner about it?
If it's like a, I don't want to be a hypocrite either.
I just lay it out on the floor, bro.
Say it, bro.
I'm gonna be blunt about it.
Yeah.
So if it was like, say if it's my first time that happens, I'm gonna speak it through.
Wait, what do you mean first time? Like you doing it or
The first
catching
time
them?
I'm catching them.
Okay.
If it's the first time I see it, like say for example, this is just like a random number. It's not even like a number that continuously keep texting. At that point, I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna talk it through, see what's up, see what happens out of it. But if I see they've been having conversations over and over, like say for example, the messages have been for months and months. Oh, I'm dipping, bro.
Touch.
Okay.
That one guy that put that meme up. Put that meme where he's like this, and just disappears.
And he fades.
Yeah, he fades away. It's
Okay, but
crazy.
let's add some fire here. What if the conversations are being deleted? So like when the person that you find it,
Well, I don't know. Don't hurt me, but at the end of the day, that's what I say. Well, I don't know. Don't hurt me, bro. If I see it's from like a couple days ago, well, I don't know. Don't hurt me. But if I find out again, bro, oh, it's over,
Bro,
dog.
let me ask y'all something.
that's a risky play, bro.
Hold on. Just to go back to what you said. Just go back on what you said. Do you delete DMs? Like what he said, like what you don't know, like what was the phrase that you said?
Yeah, like what you don't know, like it doesn't affect you.
Doesn't affect you.
I delete DMs.
Because
You do.
I do. Like I delete all my messages. I delete my DMs. Like
You do?
I go through a monthly cleanse every month.
So you do delete shit.
Well, yeah. If I
I
need
do,
to delete
bro.
a message, like if it's like a random
Really?
scam, like if it's the random scammer ones that we be receiving on Instagram and shit, I'd be deleting
Okay.
them right away.
Bro, I'm about to like spark some debate here. Big time.
should you delete them though?
That's where I'm going to, but think about it like this. I've always believed that you have to fight the battles that are worth it, you know? So it's like, okay, you know how Instagram, like it sends you a message sometimes when a person leaves a comment on your story? That might have been something so subtle, but if I get that, I'm gonna delete that convo because if my girl sees that, it's gonna be escalated bigger than what it probably was. Like
Don't-
realistically.
don't
Like
start-
even if you didn't even acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
even if I didn't even
Don't
acknowledge.
start an argument you don't even want to finish. Like,
Yeah.
don't start an argument you don't even want to start at the end of the day. Like
Because
just
it's like-
avoid
So
it.
you're on the side of deleting it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Might as well just go ahead.
Go ahead and delete
But
it.
then,
Yeah.
like, look, but the flip side of that is that when people see this and like they're hearing this take, it's like, well, it's not always just simple things like that you can overlook. It's like, what if you delete important conversations too? Or what if you delete conversations where you're actually not being trustworthy?
It's because for me, bro, it's like, why you deleting shit? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's on the other side.
People be DMing you? That's a bigger question.
Oh,
People be DMing you in general, both of y'all.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get DM'd, bro. Nobody be DMing me. If anything, they're just replying to a post that I post on the story.
Oh, then that's, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like if you're looking for a DM, bro, at that point, if you know it's a bad DM, why the fuck you doing it?
Bro.
Why do it? Like, why do if you know it's like it's a DM that you're not supposed to be having, bro, delete that shit. Just delete. Stay away from it. Don't even mention it. That's like something you just never mention in your life. That's the shit you never mention in your life. You just delete. I just go ahead and literally go delete, boom, boom, and it's gone. My girl's be like, man, I do it from my girl. Like, look, babe, I'm deleting this. Delete.
Okay.
Like, there's no hidden, nothing to hide about.
Right.
Do you okay?
But if you hide it, then you're unloyal, and you should not have to be with that person.
Wait, but how's it hiding if you're deleting it?
But if you're deleting it and you know you're being unloyal, though, like you said, that you're sending messages to and you're deleting everything, you're unloyal little whore.
That's where the lines cross.
You little woe, you belong to the streets.
Sad reality is that like the girls are always going to look at the bad side. They're not going to consider that like, oh, he's probably just deleting it just because. They're gonna be like, nah, like,
let them, bro.
What were you up to? Like, who was it? You know? And it's like, no. Them. But like, that question about the DMs is fucking real. Because like, I believe, bro, that as a guy, if you're getting a bunch of DMs, like from girls, like unsolicitedly, I think it's because you make yourself available to that. I don't think it's just because like, oh yeah, like she liked my story. No, like girls are not gonna shoot their shot to something that they know they can't get. What you think? I mean, like, let's talk about it, bro. Like, what you think?
I mean, bro, like you don't have control.
Yes, that's true.
Of your followers and stuff.
I know, but then think about it.
But you do have control of discipline of yourself.
No, of course.
So
I mean, y'all know what I post, right?
Yes, I'm not talking about you though. But let's compare. Let's say we were to discuss two different Instagram profiles, right? Two guys. One like posts every day. You know, like let's say they post selfies and like full body pics or whatever. Like they draw a lot of attention to themselves. Compared versus a dude that like probably never posted himself, and like when they do post, it's not even them, right? That's
just like random shit.
It's just random shit, right? The girl's more than likely not going to DM the guy that doesn't post shit, bro.
Of course,
it just doesn't happen, right? And I'm not saying that like the first one is a problem, but it's like that's the idea that they start creating, you know. And the only reason that I'm talking about this specifically is because, you know, I've been living with my girl, and she helps me see like the perspective from the girls. And it's weird because girls are very prideful. Like, yeah, they can like DM you and whatever, but if they think that you're available, so what's making them think that you're available? That's the real question.
Oh, that's a good one. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, good. I like that.
You have to be very careful,
bro. No, I mean, I agree with that. That was good.
Yeah.
I was going to debate on that, but then at the end, towards the end, you proved your point.
Yes, exactly my point.
Let's start some other shit. Yeah. Because another topic that's been trending would be the Travis Hunter. Congratulations, by the way, to you and your fiance or
whatever that is. That's abroad.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. That's not no girl, bro.
Do you know what's going on with that? Supposedly, like she's had a pass and all that stuff. Like,
oh, the one that got passed around. Travis Hunter, you with the wrong person, bro. At the end of the day,
she's in it for the money, bro.
But here's the thing, bro. He's leading with the money, though. He's leading the relationship with the money.
It don't matter, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to be in that type of relationship? You really want somebody to be with you, and they don't care about you. They only care about the money.
But how do you actually know?
How do you actually know?
How do you know?
When you actually see you go through the struggles with them. At the end of the day, right now, he won't be able to see the struggle that he's going to go through. What I would do is I'll test her, see if I'm broke, be on a budget for so long. And then if she could last through that budget, then at that point, then she's a real one. But if she can't last through that budget, then she's not a real one.
But in his position, bro, he's probably not going to go broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's been
But still, he could be on a budget, though. You could still budget yourself to the point where you can't spend as much money as you want.
So you would do that?
I would do that, bro, of course. Because then you're always going to have a gold digger always looking for your pocket. In reality, bro, in 2025 now, we have bitches that don't give a fuck about feelings and only care about money. Because they want to live the best of their life. They want to feel about their emotions. They don't want to feel about nobody else's emotions. Because all they cared about before was taking care of men. So now they think, oh, we're independent now. We can do whatever we want. We don't want to fucking be with a man that's going to be able to take care of me. And I have to take care of him forever. I want to be with somebody I can go ahead and travel, have fun with and everything. That's how the world's seen as now, bro. But in general, if she's looking for money, bro, if that's what they're looking for, just wealth, you're going to find that shit and you're never going to be happy.
Would you put yourself in that situation?
You know, let's say I was at that financial status of Travis Hunter. I wouldn't even be with the girl like that. Nah, I wouldn't even try to like. Cause I don't know, bro. That shit just seems forced. Like he's trying to like bring her in and still like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You know, sometimes I be thinking about this, bro. I have a lot of respect for the guys that are willing to settle down with like a girl that's been passed around even more than 10 times. You know? Like I have like respect in the sense of like, I still don't understand how you can do that. What's making you appeal towards these type of women? Do you think it's like a savior complex where it's like, oh, I'm going to save you. You know, I'm going to save you from these streets.
Oh, hey, some people do have that mindset, low key.
That's what I'm saying. I've always asked myself this question. Like, how can people get married to porn stars? Like, real shit. Like, I still can't fathom that in my head, bro. Because that's like such a degrading point. Like, even as a man, you get wrapped up into that
They
shit.
just don't care to that point no more, bro. They don't care about life as it is at that point.
Yeah, I don't think they truly understand morals and values.
You would be far away from like close to religion. What are you gonna say? Oh, for my sins, please, Father, forgive me for my sins. You're a porn star, bitch. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, bro. Like you can't just say, oh, let me be a porn star today, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and ask for prayers. No, fool. Change your ways, make positive impacts in life. Like, bro, I have a question for y'all. Would you lie for family, bro? Would you lie for family on the stand under oath?
Oh, shit. Hey, you threw me a curveball. Give me a second.
Would I lie?
Would you lie? If you know, for example,
morally, that person that I'm lying for did something wrong,
like if you actually know.
Am I going to lie for them? No.
Morally, no.
I'd rather stay true to myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Would you rather go ahead and keep your dignity up, your integrity, and be like, I'm not gonna lie?
That's one of those battles, bro, in my opinion, where you're put in a position, and we always repeat this, but we never truly understand it until those types of situations where it's like the only person you got is yourself.
No.
That's it. That's it. Because you're always gonna have great people in your life, people that you could possibly count on, even family, whatever. But at the end of the day, your actions will always come back and bite you. Right. Because that's who you are. Like you're the person that's doing that.
Bro.
And so at the end of the day, it goes back to the same thing. Why bring a person into this type of mess when knowing that there is truth to like what I would be saying? I wouldn't do that to ruin myself just for you.
How would you see somebody that asks for forgiveness and they still keep doing the same ways that they were doing before? Are you still going to go ahead and give that person another chance, or are you going to actually give that person a consequence?
Do you mind if I answer first real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Forgiveness is such a difficult thing to come by for a lot of people. I think as humans, our pride is one of the worst characteristics that like if you have it, it can eat you up. And I want to tie it with that because being the person that I am, I believe that every person in this world is good. I genuinely do, bro. Every single one. But the thing is, like, from that one slip up, it changes my perspective on you to a whole 180. It's like you can look and tell me, well, why don't you have redemption? You know, why aren't you trying to be understanding? But it's like not everyone deserves that opportunity. And at times, we like to think that we're the ones that are supposed to do that, but it's not up to us. A person will fall into those repetitive habits back to back the further you allow them. And I was talking about this with like someone close to me recently, where it's like there's people that you just can't help. Not everyone can be saved. It's not my responsibility to come and save you, and it's not like my duty. I can try to extend my hand, but at the end of the day, a person who's truly fucking up, like they're gonna know that they're fucking up, and that's that. Hopefully,
when do you know it's time to cut them off?
You can take that one.
Actually, first I want to hear your answer.
Me?
Would you give them forgiveness?
Like you said, bro, that shit's delicate. It really depends on the situation. But how you're explaining it, nah, probably not. Nah. A person will change if they're wanting to. If they really want to, a person will change, bro. And if it's not, then not. Based off their actions, if they're not changing, then they're not changing, bro. Not going to give them the forgiveness. It just doesn't make sense, bro. Morally, yeah, nah. Doesn't make sense. I don't think a lot of people are tapped into their mental to acknowledge that.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I can just add something too, like to take it on a deeper level, it's like a question of two things. Dude, I love that you brought that up. like the whole mental. Because there's a lot of people in this world who aren't tapped like to their emotions. And it takes us back to our very first episode, you know, like emotional maturity and just emotional stability. But really directing it towards, and someone asked me this yesterday. They were like, if a person isn't bringing some value to your life, are you going to keep them? And it's a simple no, bro. Before I would try to be more complacent, like, oh, you know, like possibly like, you know, because of the person they are. But it's like, no, because time is so valuable right now to the point where
You have no use
the
for
longer
me.
you let that poison stay in your life, bro, it's going to drain you even more without you even realizing it. Bro. So why, I always believe that you become who you surround yourself with. So it's like if you have a person that's draining your mental state, you're going to become that too, whether you believe it or not. If you're always surrounded by problems, if you're always surrounded by those negative type of feelings, like you're going to become that. Whether you believe it or not, even if it's conscious or subconsciously, you're going to become that copy of them. And it's crazy, bro, right? Because it's all who you surround yourself with, bro. So no, I would never sacrifice my morality just to align myself with the people that are in my life. No, because at that point, then that means the people that are around me are wrong.
And that goes into family too. Family.
Oh, that shit's
family
tough,
too,
bro.
I mean, if y'all want to tap in on that family shit,
let's do it,
we
let's do it.
can. But it goes in with family too, bro. Because a lot of people are so tied up with their family, and they see the bad actions, like they see the negative shit, but they just don't like. They can't. It's hard for them to cut them off because they're family and they blood. And it's like, yo, like, even like, bro, we're on this earth, bro. We're living our life, your own life. You have to take that shit into your own hands, even if it comes with the family, bro. Thank God that we came in through with our mothers and they brought us into this world. But even moms could be very deceiving and very just negative, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, bro, this is your life. You're going to live it how you want to live it.
I know you probably have something to say, but I really want to add something, bro.
Hold on, bro. Let them talk.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm good.
Chilling.
No, it's because, look, I really want to add this because this is a great point, bro. Like,
Bro, you about to say some shit.
yeah, I'm about to say some shit. Like, sometimes we don't realize that the longer we let those people, and let's just focus on family, the longer you accept the bad behavior, it's like you're also carrying their personal trauma that they came up with. And it's like, it's not your battles to deal with. A lot of people don't have the balls to cut off their family willingly. So they try to avoid it as much as they can. They start separating themselves. But it's like, if you really care about a person, you need to tell them what's wrong with them. You'll learn more about that person when you tell them what they're doing wrong instead of when you tell them what they're doing right. Because like their reaction will tell you everything you need to know, bro. Like
Their reaction, yo.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that you can tell them like, hey, bro, you need to improve on this, or like you're fucking up on this. And they'll look at you like if you just casted a spell on them or something, like that you just condemn them. And that's just stupid. So no, bro, never sacrifice your morality.
They can't take feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that will not take that shit at all.
They're not, bro. And it goes back to the emotional shit, bro. Like they're fucked up right here, but they're not willing to admit it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm not sure if we said it from an earlier pod, but I read this in the book and I forgot which book. You just gotta let them ride, bro. You might be tapped in more than the person that you're talking to, and you really hope that they change and try to see shit. You're gonna get your answer off that reaction.
But then this takes me to the question, bro. Like, at what point do you leave the fam?
Like in J. Cole's song says, bro, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, at that point, there's nothing you can do. Like, you've already tried your best and you're still there at that point. You're being used. You're being used as an advantage at that point. I mean, yeah, they're being out of trouble or whatever, or you're getting them at whatever they're into out of trouble, or you're helping them out, whatever they're doing. But in general, like, after the second time messing up, bro, you don't deserve a second chance.
Is that with any family member?
Yeah, bro.
So would you say
every family member, even
2 chances,
even my, I would just say straight up, even my fiance, I'll give you 2 chances, and if you don't fix up by the second chance, I've already gave you that chance. If it's like a big thing, bro, that I'm speaking about, I'm gonna go ahead and it's not gonna work. Like you said yourself, bro, I want to stay true to myself. And lately, what I've been noticing, bro, is that, so if y'all don't notice, I play a lot of golf. I play a lot of golf, bro.
Okay.
I've been playing golf for like fucking while, a couple days already.
Yeah.
There's been times where I walk the course by myself, bro, and it's only me by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it's so lonely, bro. It's so lonely. And yes, you have your other partner, but at the end of the day, bro, if anything ever happens, just know it's just you by yourself. Like it's just you. Like of course, the scenario could be different, in every aspect or whatever. But like when I was at that moment on the golf course by myself, I recorded myself. I said, "Hey, yo, I'm by myself on the golf course," and it feels weird. It felt weird because I was like, "I'm by myself, bro."
Let me
Like,
ask you this, bro.
Anything could happen.
Are you happy alone?
Oh, I was just about to ask that.
Am I happy alone?
Dude, you read my fucking mind. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Am I happy alone? When I was there, bro, I enjoyed every period of that time.
Did it feel like time slowed down? Because low-key, that's how it'd be feeling for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It felt like time slowed down, and it felt like I could hear like the world. But then whenever people came back into the reality, I was like, fuck. Yeah, straight up, bro. I was about to go hit the ball, and then I see some people, and I'm like, fuck. And just reality just came back to life, and I was like, I'm back with some bullshit ass people here now. I don't know who the fuck
Look,
they is.
I want to take it back to that deep though. Look, do you feel like you truly know yourself as a person, bro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do,
What?
bro.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect that response.
Yeah, bro. Straight up.
So you know-
now
okay.
I do, bro. Now I fully know who I am. Before I didn't.
Really? 100%.
Before I did it. Before I thought I was 100% boxing and all that, bro.
No. I'm not talking about like interest. I'm talking about like you. Like when I say you, I mean like this. Like, do you know what triggers you? Like, do you know what makes you happy? Like, do you know what like makes you pissed?
Yeah.
So you do. Do
Yeah,
you?
bro. So
I feel like you do entirely.
yes.
No, I can't say.
Yeah, like because I
100%.
can't say entirely
Yes, I can.
Because you
I
can
really-
always find something new about yourself.
No, but I'm saying, but at the end of the day, I say yes because I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm gonna try to make sure that I stay away from that trigger, wherever that trigger is gonna be. I'm gonna make sure I stay away from it. So yesterday, it's funny because I actually. So it's like you always gotta live 12 seconds ahead, bro. Like the way you live your life is always 12 seconds ahead. Because like when you're driving, dude. Whenever I'm driving, bro, I'm not worried about how I'm driving. I'm worried about how other people are driving. And the reason is because if I have an idiot driving down the road over here and I know he's gonna swerve into my lane, I know my chances of living is gonna be higher if I go ahead and move. So I always make sure I live 12 seconds ahead. Or like whenever you're driving on the highway, you gotta scope out who's the idiot that he's driving so fast. You gotta figure it out who it is.
Of course.
But of course, then if you can't figure out who it is, it's you. And just know it's you. Like if straight up, like anybody who watches this, like if they know like who's the idiot that's driving fast, you know, because at that point, if you can't figure it out, you can't figure it out.
But for y'all, like, is nostalgia a big deal for y'all?
I mean, I've heard of it, and I feel like I have a feeling of it, but I don't know. I really don't know.
Nostalgia
in
is
what
like
sense?
nostalgia is like an emotion or the action of always looking back on like previous times. You know, kind of reminiscing, like thinking.
Oh
about-
no. Well, yeah. I mean,
Like, how often do y'all look back to how your life was before?
I love that shit.
You love doing this shit.
I love growing up. Growing up as a
So do you like? Okay, this is the question, right? Do you find yourself always looking back at old pictures
No, I don't have pictures.
or like videos of anything? Like no, like any like
Once in a while, I do, but I mean, I really don't like looking at myself or like looking at
yeah.
things of me before.
What about you, bro? Because I'm gonna tell you something real right now. So do you find yourself doing that or no? Because like I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'd be scared to look at old footage, like old videos, like old pictures.
Then what are you, Insidious type shit?
No.
Hold on. Explain, bro.
I'd be scared because it's like, for some reason, I still can't understand why. It's like as soon as I look back, the feeling that I get, it's a weird feeling that I still can't learn to control. Like, and I don't know how to explain that even more for y'all. Like, if it's a good feeling or if it's a bad feeling or whatever it is. But it's like, when I look at the old pictures and old videos, it's like I feel like something grabbing me right here. And I'm like, oh shit, like, that was really another phase of my life.
Oh, you want to cry type shit?
No, that's the thing. No, I used to think it was like crying.
You just feel like a type of emotion.
It's
though.
weird. It's like,
Nah, I feel you.
it's like,
I feel that, bro.
it's not pressure either.
I feel that because you know what? If I were to watch like an old video, I don't get the same emotion how I was in that video. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people, because that's nostalgia when you still feel that, like when you were there in that time. If you watch like old baby clips or like even when you were younger or whatever, I feel that same thing, bro. Like I'm just like I feel something more deep inside to where it's like why am I even watching this? I don't know. That's
What
to
about
me.
you, Eric?
That's for me. Like,
You
why am I
te-
even watching
Te
this?
miras
You know
bien
what I'm saying?
pensativo.
Even at that time, bro, it was like I'm happy as fuck. Like I look happy. I look like I'm having fun. Like everything's going good in life. You know what I'm saying?
What you feel?
I feel like I'm.
I get happy,
To me, huh?
I get happy when I see him.
Oh yeah.
You see, that's crazy.
It's because if you think about it, every memory, every picture you have, if you think about it the way I think about it, well, before
How do you
bro,
think about it?
Before, I'm gonna be honest with you, me generally, the person I am is I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't care about stuff. But like now that I'm gonna go through this episode, I've noticed that every memory, every picture you have, bro, is a memory. It's a memory. It's a chapter of your life. So every time you look at the picture, bro, you should be able to be happy and remember that feeling because that happened. That's the past. Of course, you can't dwell on the past. You can't be like, oh, I wish I could change it. Oh, I wish I could change it. Don't change it. Accept the fact that you are in the position you are because of that. Like, stop
this is
dwelling
such
on
a
the
good
past.
topic. I
Stop
love
dwelling
it.
on the future. Live your present life because at that moment, you got to make sure you're living your best life as of right now. It's like, for example, bro, we're doing this podcast. We're doing the podcast. I mean, where were we fucking 3 years ago? 4 years ago, like we're fucking moving now at this point. We're doing some movements. When I see videos from us from the past, yeah, I feel some type of way cringe. It feels cringe, but I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We look like shit. Like we look like garbage. But then now that I'm watching it again, I'm like, yo, that was us. You know, that built us. Back then I couldn't even talk on a mic. And now look at me.
Oh, my
Look at me
God.
now, bro. I could speak on a mic a little bit better than I did before, but I mean I'm not the best. Back then, I mean, I still don't have outfits options, but I mean, back then you started working on your outfits, bro. Your outfits changed different. If you look at all the outfits from before, I remember when this motherfucker used to pull up with wife beaters, bro. A wife beater and a white and a white plain t-shirt, or he'll pull up in a black t-shirt with so much dog hair on it. And I'll be like, hey, bro, are you good with your outfit? Like, you need a lint roller? He's like, damn.
That shit's good. That was good, bro. That shit good.
Like, bro, but that builds us to the people we are. Because now look at you.
That's what
This motherfucker's a drip king now. I mean, him, this one right here, he's still on the LeBron. Hey, bro, from 3 years ago, bro, he's still on the LeBron bullshit, thinking that LeBron's better than Michael, bro. It's okay, bro. That's the nostalgia he believes. He thinks that there's always gonna be another Michael. He thinks LeBron will be the next Michael, but it will never happen.
You know what? Nah, I appreciate that, bro. That was very like
That was awesome, bro.
heartwarming, to be honest.
I really just want to add on to that because I feel like our generation, the more that I talk to people around our age, they always feel that. It's like, and that's why I brought it up. A lot of them, they can't accept, this is delicate. A lot of people in our age group can't accept that they're grown up already, bro.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
They can't.
that's true.
You can look at it both ways.
You know why, though? You know why that's the case? Because
Shit is hard, bro.
No. Yeah, that's true. But the reason why we can't get, in fact, the reason that we're growing up is because everything is growing around us as well. If you look at it, when we were kids, we didn't have phones. Phones are becoming like the next biggest technology in life. We didn't have as much stuff as we had. We didn't have stores all around us. We didn't have grocery stores like we have now, bro. Like everything's big and getting bigger. So it's like it's giving us like I would say me personally, it's giving us like a culture shock because we're like, and it's hard to believe it, but you think about it, it's like a culture shock because every day you're living, bro, every day you're passing by wherever, you're seeing a different thing. Like, for example, bro, I've lived in Arlington my whole life, and I just barely passed by the Texas Rangers, the new buildings, the Lowe's. And, bro, that is crazy.
That shit got you, right? It was
They have memorials. They got the lake open. They fixed the construction that was there already. And everything's just clean. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, yo, I remember I used to run down this hill. I remember I used to ride my bike down this hill. Now it's like, not even there. Now it's just a patch of grass. I'm like, damn.
So you're saying people don't accept
The
because
fact that everything around them is changing. So
'Cause
they
everything's
gotta change.
changing.
They gotta change now too.
And then this is what I think too, bro. Like,
You guys keep changing. For
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
everybody
and
has
just to
change it.
close it out, like I think a lot of people can't accept that they're growing up because they can't keep up with the growth that's also going on around them. It's like I always hear this phrase from a lot of people that I've talked to our age. It's like I feel like I'm suffocating. Like I literally can't keep up with like all the changes. I could barely afford rent. Like boom, all this, and they start naming all these things. I'm not happy with my mental health. I'm not happy with my physical. It's like, okay, that's all valid, but what are you doing to change?
I think people are just scared to change,
Yeah.
or maybe they
Because
just don't have.
Change is scary, bro.
Change is scary.
It's
bro.
super fucking scary, and like that's like a
That
lot
goes
of people.
back to the mental.
Yes,
That's
and
that mental.
it's what a lot of people are saying now too. It's like this is the best time to where if you at least even have a little bit of emotional control or emotional maturity, well, you're gonna succeed.
Bro,
Because
imagine-
nobody has that right now. Everybody's like so wrapped up in like their emotions, and boom, that shit's gonna be the end of them, and they don't realize it, bro. They don't realize it because I know a lot of people who are just jumping from trend to trend to trend to trend to trend to trend. Like, and it goes back to the same thing. Like, you have people buying houses right now, or like not even like buying houses, like apartments, or even choosing trips or choosing what to wear, all because of trends.
Right.
And it's the comparison shit.
I mean, what I've been seeing is the Hawaii trips. That's like one of the biggest trends I've
Hawaii.
been seeing. The Hawaii or the
Greece.
The Puerto Rico trip.
No,
Everybody
Greece.
going to Puerto
Greece is-
Rico.
You're the first one to know about. Oh, I've been seeing the Puerto
The
Rico.
Puerto Rico
Puerto
trip.
Rico for
Everybody's
sure,
doing that
bro.
Puerto
But
Rico
it's
or
that comparison, bro. It's like
Right.
they're like, I can't accept that I'm growing up because I can't keep up with how everybody else is living.
because during COVID, everybody was on like Cancun trip type shit.
Oh yeah,
Everyone on
Cancun was a
Cancun.
trend, yeah.
And then now it's Puerto Rico. What's next? It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like DR.
I think Mexico City.
yeah.
Mexico
Mexico's
City?
next.
Right?
Mexico City's
yeah,
next.
Mexico for
Yeah.
sure.
But to wrap it all up, bro, like that's what I'm thinking. Like people can't accept that they're growing up, and I think it's a double-edged sword. You can accept it in one way, but whether you accept it or not, the other side is gonna come back and stab you. Well, my boy had to go take a piss, so we'll let him take care of that. But appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't watched the last episode, go check it out. You will not be disappointed. It's our Pride special, so make sure you go leave a comment if that shit shocked you. Drop in the comments any other topics you want to see about. We got more shit rolling, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yes, sir. Brr.